Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today I wanted to build a home that was for a small family, so like parents and one child. But I also wanted to later figured out include a bedroom downstairs for grandma, or if you have guests. But I'm gonna say it's grandma. Anyway, when I was building the house, I knew I wanted to have like some kind of hallway of sorts. I initially thought to have it be only one story, but once I started placing furniture and stuff, I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work. So I did go ahead and add a second story with, the stairs and all that. And I'm glad that I did because it gives it a better look, especially on the outside to have two stories. Because I have a lot of little bump outs and stuff. And although I do think that having a one story with bump outs looks fine, I feel like it looks better when you have a second story. Now, I still, at this point, had not decided to do a second story, as you can see, because I'm doing the roofing for a single story home. Yeah, I know. I think we all do that, but, ideas change along the way depending on what you've done. And what I did, though I liked it, I just wasn't happy with it. It was lacking in some way. And I think what it was when I was looking at the floor plan, I was thinking that it's missing something. Something's not right. And I'm like, well, there's no office. It's, kind of a smallish house if you don't have a second story. I mean, the room sizes and everything were fine. Wasn't a problem. I decided to do the galley kitchen and I was like, that'll be perfectly fine. But then when I added the stairs in, I realized I was thinking anyway that maybe there isn't enough space for the stairs because you were going to be walking through the living room into the kitchen. I didn't know if that would be enough space, but once I kind of did walls and everything else and took a better look at the layout downstairs, I realized, yeah, it's going to be just fine. One thing I had trouble with was the size of the kids' bedroom, which is the one I'm working on now. I thought it was a little too narrow, but I didn't want to take away from the parents' bedroom. So I kind of left it that size, but I did kind of tweak and figure out, the sizes and everything. And then I had spare space. I'm like, ooh, laundry room, why not? I figured we'll make it work. I did have a little trouble with the windows, but I figured that out eventually, especially when I changed the window style. But here in just a second, I'm gonna walk you through. So don't go anywhere. Just blink. Okie dokie. I'm all done and I think it looks cute. I think I did a good job. Y'all will have to determine if I did or not, but I think I did good. So, anyway, so as you see, we've got a lot of landscaping out here. The front seemed a little barren. So I added some climbing vines, the wisteria. Up here, I added the trellis thing. Is that the rebellious ivy trellis in the small? And it is actually down here and it goes up to the roof, which is perfect. Added some more vines and flowers and more wisteria, and I think it looks okay. It's not perfect. I know it could probably use a little work, but it's not so bad. And then I did the same thing here just to kind of have something on that side. It just seemed again a little lacking. Added, what are these? The hostas, and then these flowers in the middle just to make it look better, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Added some trees, made them a little bigger. I have some more climbing vines, ivy, and wisteria on this side as well. Again, just to add a little something to it, and on this side as well. Because, like I said, it just felt like it was missing something. I was going to put pillars on all the corners, but I wanted to use these pillars, and these pillars just look weird there on the corners. So I did not do that. In the backyard here, we have some planter pots, and I added the little gravel pebbles or whatever, and also popped in a little bit of dirt over it too, just to give it a little bit of dimension. We've got the splash pad here for the kiddo, telescope, monkey bars, and then of course on the patio, we've got the grill and a table with a little candle. I think it looks cute. I like it. It's it's nice. I do really like it. I did just now go ahead and add some spandrels that match the fence. I like how spandrels just give it a little extra touch. It's not a lot, but it is something that kind of makes it stand out a little bit more. This would be really nice for like a front porch, but our front porch is really just a door. But I did go ahead and add the spandrel up under here as well. I don't think I changed much about the roofing. I know that these are clipping through this roof here, but I don't care. It's fine. I don't mind at all. I think it's fine and I like it. And I like the brick on the bottom part with the siding on the top part, and then added the wall. Is that a wall trim? Exterior trim, just a basic one all the way around to kind of separate the two, because when it's not there, I think, in my opinion, it looks odd. It's like something needs to be there. So I do the exterior trim. Easy peasy. Now, if you're ready, let's go inside. I think you're going to like it. So as you walk in, you have the back door in your face, and that's okay. We have a runner. We've got a little bit of wall decor here in the little hallway with the hanging plant. These base game lights are great. They give off plenty of light. And in the entryway, you've got your alarm pad, place to hang your keys and mail and your shoes, which is perfect. I love the light wood that I used. Tried to use it throughout the house just to keep it kind of bright and cheery. Stairs are right here near the front door. I like it. In this room, this is the bathroom, which I think turned out really, really good. It's the same tile work as in the kitchen and the same cabinetry and everything, so it all kind of blends together. And the other bathroom upstairs is going to have the same items as well, or at least the same feng shui. No, feng shui is the wrong word. Anyway, it looks kind of the same. So this would be like your guest bathroom, essentially. So you've got your toilet and the toilet paper, extra toilet paper down there with, the toiletries shelf. Love how I did these pictures. I rarely use any other pictures other than the two leaves, but I decided to add another picture in the middle, and I think I might start doing that a little bit more often because I really like it. And then I've got the left and right end pieces with the centerpiece there and a little bit of tiny clutter, not a big deal. Then we go across the hall to this bedroom here, I'm sorry, it's the office. It's not a bedroom. It's a little bit moodier than the rest of the house, a little bit darker, but I did keep the walls kind of light and bright so that it wasn't so dark. I didn't want it to be super dark, but I did want it to be darker. Lighting glitch on that window because that window is actually white like these, but for whatever reason, the lighting glitch doesn't allow it to look white, but that's all right. We've got the chess table with some comfy chairs and a built-in, well, not really built-in, but a bookshelves in there with extra books, a little extra clutter, some plants, and some plants on top. I also added a little TV in here. I don't know why. I just needed to kind of fill that space in, and I figured a little TV would be good. So, like, maybe while he's working, he's listening to the news or something. I don't know. A little bit of clutter here on the desk as well. Not a whole lot. I do love those curtains. I wish I could use them more often. I don't know how to explain why I like them. I just like them. And then on the rug, love this rug. It is so cool. But I didn't want it to be straight. I felt like straight was just, I don't know, too symmetrical. So I needed to make it asymmetrical so that it would, I don't know, look a little bit nicer. And I think it looks good. It's imperfect, and that's exactly what it needs to be. It's not perfect. This room is Grandma's bedroom. Very bright, very cheery. She loves her room. She got to decorate it the way she wanted, and I think she did a really good job. So a little bit of decor, nothing really on the nightstands, but beautiful curtains. It's like pink and blue, kind of with a little bit of red, if you want to call that red. I'm not sure. Nice fluffy rug for when she gets out of bed. Her dresser over here has a little bit of clutter, some plants. She loves her plants. And that's it. So we gave Grandma the downstairs bedroom so she would be more comfortable and would be easier for her to get around. Then we've got, the wall collage in the stairwell with the hanging plant on the wall. On the top of the stairs, we have the full bathroom, which is actually funny because it's smaller than the half bath that's downstairs. Not sure how that worked out, but that's how it worked out, and that's what we're gonna do. So bathtub, bath accessories, some little bit of clutter, toilet, and all that good stuff. Blinds and towels down there. And then if we go across the hall, we've got 3 doors. This door takes you into the laundry room. Yes, they have laundry in this house. So we've got laundry day that I used. We've got the little laundry cart down there, some blankets and stuff, and the washer and dryer with some washer and dryer amenities. Amenities? Yeah, that's not the right word. I can't think of the right word, but you know what I mean. This room here is their little boys' room. I love how this turned out. Love the wallpaper. I use the dinosaurs on the wall. They're their little silhouettes, and I think it's perfect. He's got a nice little crafting table, and yes, he has a potty in his room because there's not enough room in the upstairs bathroom. But that's okay. He's got all his toys kind of strewn about the floor, but he's got a toy box. He's got this little Wabbit tablet and a little desk of his own. And then, his bunk bed there. So I think that worked out pretty good. I really like this room. It's cute and it's fun. And then the last room is the parents' bedroom. Yes, there is a wardrobe as soon as you walk in, but we're just going to say it's okay. It's not that squishy. No, not at all. We've got their bed with their individual like clutter on each nightstand, and then a little bit of wall decor over there, some plants on top, a little place to sit and read books maybe. And this is their private bathroom, which is just a little bit bigger than the other bathroom. But again, same cabinet, same mirror, same everything, same tile, bathtub, and shower. So only mom and dad get the shower, but that's all right. It's not a big deal. So we are going to leave this room, and I'm going to give you a top-down view so you get a better idea of what the floor plan looks like. So here is the top down, so you can see the full property. We go down. This is the first floor. So here we have the bathroom, the little boy's room, the parents' bedroom, their ensuite bathroom, and then the shared bathroom. Well, I guess it's only his bathroom, whatever. And then the landing there. Downstairs, we didn't go into the rest of the house. Oh my gosh. But we've got the kitchen, the living room area here, the half bath, office, and grandma's bedroom with the entryway down here. But let's go back and I'm going to show you the living room and kitchen. My bad. So as you walk in, if you go to the right, that is your living room area. And we've got a nice little kind of, I guess it's a bookcase with some clutter on it as well. We've got the beautiful green striped couch and armchair with a nicely matching rug that is not perfectly placed because I did not want it to be. Coffee table with a few things on there, fake fireplace and the TV, and a little bit of clutter up there as well. Now, for the fireplace, I knew that it's a fake fireplace. So you're not going to have fire in there. So I added the candles. Some of them are not all the way up. They're like floor level, but that's okay because it gives you different levels of all the candles, which I like. And then I added this little piece back here. I did not make it smaller or bigger. It fit perfectly in there. I just kind of moved it around a little bit so that it would fit a little bit better with the lines, the corner lines that are in the fireplace itself. And then, of course, your TV. But I really like that. I like doing that sometimes. I haven't done it a really long time, but I like that I did it today. Yes, they do have a chimney outside. This used to be a wood-burning fireplace, but they decided, nope, that's not safe. But they did leave the chimney, but removed the actual fireplace or covered it up. Then we go into the kitchen. It is a galley-style kitchen. We like that. We've got the fork and spoon above the sink with some clean dishes. You got a full pantry cabinet on the right, and then, upper cabinets and all of that. Your trash can, of course. And then on this side, a little bit of clutter on the walls and on the counters. This counter here, right next to the stove, is empty, so you should be able to cook on there with no problem at all, hopefully. There have been times where I have placed something on the wall above the empty counter and it wouldn't let the Sims use it. I don't know why. So you might need to move the pots somewhere else or just remove them completely. And if that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. So then we go this way. Oh, yeah, look, I got the knitting basket too. I forgot about that. Then you have the archway into the little dining room, which is quite little. It could stand to be like maybe one tile wider, but that's okay. Little bit of decor, not a whole lot. And then your buffet over here with, your coffee mugs and little snack tray, your salt, pepper, all that. So that now is the whole build. And I'm sorry I forgot about the living room and stuff. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it, or what you like and what you don't like. Because I don't know unless you tell me. Let me know also if you got any inspiration, because I love hearing when somebody incorporates something that I've done. And I'm not saying that I created that idea, that it's only my idea, but maybe seeing something that I've done that I figured out from somebody else or whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Just let me know if you got any inspiration. Leave it there. But in any case, don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, y'all, have fun.